slight weight advantage, but Jackson has, I think, slightly superior speed, and so we should have quite a match indeed. Apollo going for the head scissors. I was talking to my friends John Gallagher and Bob Skidmore at Media Concepts in St. Pete. Of course, El Gran Apollo, very popular competitor in Florida, and John and Bob and I were talking at their office at Concepts, where they have a lot of sports tapes, and these two are great sports enthusiasts, and mentioned that this Apollo, I think, has got quite a bright future in front of him.
Oh, absolutely. This is a fine, fine upcoming wrestler, and so is this other gentleman here. I've been watching him. He has tremendous speed. The best part about him is he's got terrific balance and knows where in the ring, knows exactly where he is all the time. He doesn't waste a lot of moves. He's very good, very nice move. Oh, onto his feet.
Two great athletes, and neither man able to really gain a total advantage here. Apollo and Mike Jackson. Both men, I might add, are exponents of the scientific methods of wrestling. The referee has a relatively easy job with these two men in the ring because both of them are known for the sportsmanship, as we just saw as they shook hands.
Well, that's very nice, and I hope that they can win some stakes with sportsmanship. However, I have a lot of sportsmanship, but I eat steak every day, 3 times a day, and I don't know how I'm going to fry them all. So let me tell you something. It's fine to have lots of sportsmanship, but that's not always what's important. Now, you see, this gentleman here, when you're talking, I'd like to just point of interest to the fans so they know what's going on. You notice before that gentleman had a headlock, and Jackson, I believe his name is Sergio, is that his name? What's that fellow's name in the yellow?
El
Gran Apollo. Yes, he had a headlock. Now, the other fellow was limp. The idea there is when someone has a hold on you like a headlock, go limp. Just the only thing you have to do is tuck your chin to prevent the blood from being cut off. Then let the other man use his energy in squeezing and trying to make you give up, and you just relax and catch your breath. And when you see him breathing just a little bit hard, boom, you snaffle him and you've got him. You see tremendous psychology on the part of both wrestlers here. I have a lot of credit to be given.
And I might point out that is an excellent point, particularly to you amateurs who are competing right now, too, that the limp arm escape, a limp leg escape, or even, as he says, letting the entire body go momentarily limp can throw your opponent off guard, and it also gives you the advantage because he is pressing down so hard that he can lose his grip indeed. But right now, I'd say both of these men into an almost stalemate situation.
Yes, very good. They're both thinking. You said that almost better than I could, Mr. Soler. That was tremendous. They're both sitting there. They're both trying to figure each other out. Notice they've got a hold on each other where neither one of them has the advantage, and they've got to just watch for an opening here. It's good sometimes just to get a hold and stare and figure out. Because they're not moving around doesn't mean they're not thinking, doesn't mean they're not trying to figure out a way to pin him now. Now he's got a position there. They got to their feet. Now they're going to have to think. Myself, I would use a back suplex from here. But then again, he's not me.
Up into those ropes. Now Jackson fired out by Apollo. Jackson caught him. Good shoulder smash. And that time Apollo is set ready. High hip toss. Jackson breaks it up. Apollo back to his feet. Jackson in there with a high hip lock takedown. And it's Apollo with the head scissors.
What condition these two gentlemen are in. You must give credit to Georgia Championship Wrestling and the promotion because they are putting together some of the finest athletes in wrestling today. They are putting together matches like this is a credit not only to wrestling but to the people out there watching because they, after all, they're sitting down there watching and donating their time to watch Georgia Championship Wrestling, and they're giving them tremendous matches, and I'm proud to be here. With you, Mr. Soler.
Well, certainly, it's a very distinct pleasure to have you here as well, Mr. Piper, and it is Mike Jackson now trying to escape from that head scissors from El Gran Apollo. Jackson tried to headstand out. Apollo turned that into a bit of a minor pile driver, if you will. Again, Jackson trying to escape, and again, Apollo. Jackson was able to pull away from that slightly, however. And so now it is Jackson trying to cross those ankles over to see if he can get the knees farther apart to force an escape.
That's exactly right, Mr. Soler. People would wonder what he's doing there. And that's just, you see, that's why he could get away. Crossing the ankles puts bone against bone. But the thing is, they're both his bones, you see, which causes great pain to him. Consequently, he got a counter to it. Smart wrestling, smart thinking. Nice move there. Nice move by Apollo.
And there is standing reverse there. Back into the ring ropes. The referee calls for the break. Scrappy McGowan watching this match very carefully. Once again, their collar and elbow. And it's Apollo getting the side headlock. You can see there that camera angle momentarily. Good example of the spinae erecti muscles on Apollo. Apollo up and over his man, rolling reverse. Almost had him. And Apollo coming up a little slowly as he's trying to refigure. He may be rethinking his strategy here.
That's just it. I think that when he walked into this match, I believe that maybe just a touch overconfident, which is not a bad thing because you must have confidence, and it happens to you because he was wrestling a man a little shorter and who gives up weight to him. But this man here is so fast. Nice.
Oh, belly to back to play by El Gran Apollo that stunned Mike Jackson. Stunned him, and Jackson